that was the main source of frustration for me today. I am here in Atlanta. There were some scary points in the drive coming in, just because it's so rainy. Almost time to check in. There it is right there. This is the hospital. Perspective on how close this is I'm staying. It's really close, which is perfect, especially for just getting getting in the swing of things. So yes. I'm going on here. This is very pretty. Alright guys, so before I head in for the evening, I want to grab something to eat from here and then go up to my room to kind of get organized for the rest of the day. The food is absolutely delicious. So now I'm gonna just take a stroll outside the door and into the main lobby to go to my room and yeah, just settle in for the night. Let's go. Work is almost over, summer's getting closer. No time to be sober, sunshine on my shoulders. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love, love, love. Feel the love, I feel the love. I feel the love. Alright guys, so we are here at the Sonder apartment. This is the little fit for the day. This is the bathroom, nice and clean. Beautiful big mirror for makeup application. And then we have stand-up shower, that's useful. Also ensuite washer and dryer, very helpful. You got your towels, what do they have there? Okay, linen closet if need be. Probably put my luggage in there. And then in the main bedroom space, little sitting area. This is cute. I'm going now to just unwind, hop in the shower, and finish just reading over my papers, printing anything that I need to have printed for tomorrow, because it's the big day tomorrow. So I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but not overly nervous. I think a little bit of jitters does just help you to be sharp and on your P's and Q's and try to absorb as much as you could. So I'm just looking at all of the emails, and honestly I am getting a little bit nervous. Just because technology, believe it or not, is not my strong point. So, and it was like over 20 different email attachments. So just trying to navigate through everything and make sure that whatever I needed to do beforehand was done. Like I say, this is just totally different from my experience as an international travel nurse. Like traveling from my home country to work in the United States. There's a lot. Y'all pray for me. I will pray for myself, but do please pray for me. So before I take a shower and get out of these uniforms, while all of the emotion and thoughts are still fresh, I really just wanted to give my synopsis of the day. Arrived at the hospital, parked in the wrong parking. So I parked in the visitors parking, which came at a fee. I did end up having to pay like $16 for like a 12-hour shift. Just because I wasn't sure where to park and the time was going, so I just parked. Got in the at Emory, was not sure exactly where to go because I hadn't gotten any communication as to where the floor was. I know who the contact person was, but I didn't know where the floor was. But luckily, I was blessed. As I was walking in, I saw another AMN travel nurse. So of course I was like, hey, this is my first day here and I need help. I need to know, like, I'm trying to reach this a particular person. She said, oh, that's my floor. I'm heading to my floor. So I was so grateful that I ran into her, and she was really nice. So she took me there. It was a good little distance. Of course, at this point, first day, you don't have login, you don't have an ID or anything like that. So you have to take some of the longer routes. Basically, you have to access the floors through the visitors, elevators, things like that. Got on the floor. Pretty much everyone was very pleasant. Of course, I was pleasant. That always helps to make your entry a little bit smoother. The nurse manager at the time hadn't gotten in it yet, but everybody on the floor, night shift, day shift, were really inviting. So that was really cool. And like the main frustration on day one was technology, which is really not a strong point for me. Logging into everything, getting the things right, making sure I was on the right pages and things like that, getting everything downloaded. That was the main source of frustration for me today. In fact, I took like half of the day just trying to get logged into things. So that was, yeah. So hopefully tomorrow, I have a few more health streams to complete. 2 days of just kind of education. You aren't hired until you finish your learning modules, which is health streams. So I think one of the major challenges for me is that I was spoiled from my international agency, which was Avant Healthcare, where they really, really gave you so much support, so much guidance, and now it's just like you kind of on your own. But that was really, it was hard to get everything logged in, to get moving with everything. But all in all, just the feel of the floor, it's a 50-bed unit, which is 20 patients more than I'm used to. But funny thing is, I'm still on a sixth floor, so this must be fate. I was on a sixth floor from I came to the US to work, and now I'm back on a sixth floor. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but nonetheless, that is a familiar thing. So, but all in all, it does look like it's 50 patients, and we had like 10 nurses for the morning shift and 11 nurses at night shift. So that's about anywhere between a 5 to 4 nurse patient ratio, which is manageable for me. I have had up to 7 patients. That doesn't seem to be the norm on that floor, which is good. So I think the main challenge for me is going to just be getting familiar with the Epic. That's going to be the hardest thing. But once I get it, I think I'll be fine. So I'm going to keep an open mind, of course, remain optimistic, and keep my thinking caps on, ask lots of questions, even if people are annoyed. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm here for, to learn. That was my particular learning objective, in addition to paying off debt and everything like that. But I definitely just wanted to grow a little bit more as a nurse. So this, I'm sure, is going to help me to grow and stretch and challenge myself. Alright guys, so second day update. Always a story, right? Today was not a terrible day, but some things did not work out according to plan, but I'm okay. Most importantly, I survived. So very stressful yesterday, trying to get my Epic stuff done. But I did get out on time and parked in the employee parking today, which was massive, okay? 14 stories high. I've never experienced 14 stories high, especially not in the parking lot. So that was definitely different. And then because I was rushing after I saw the distance I had to walk, I mistakenly left my phone in the car and I didn't realize where I parked. So very important tip for you persons going to travel, coming from smaller towns where you just have regular parking lots. Make sure you pay attention to where you park in the morning. I could not find my car for at least about 30-40 minutes in the cold. So yeah, so that was interesting. But eventually I did find it. After like pressing the panic button, I was kind of listening out for where I literally had to go to every floor. I went on all 14 of the floors trying to find my car. I didn't realize I parked it on the second row. Anyway, but that's neither here or there. That's the past. But I was able to finish all of my house screens today. And because I was able to do that today, I was able to get a little bit of a head start with shadowing with another nurse. And generally, I do feel like it's going to be manageable for what I could see. Knock on wood, don't want to speak too fast and jinx myself. But the floor that I came from was really, really a heavy floor. So I think it trained me pretty well on patients with high acuities, things like that. So I think that that's going to work in my favor. Alright guys, so heading in. This hair ain't looking good on. I behaved today, but heading into work, it's about 6:30. Don't have to be on the floor until 7 o'clock. So all right, y'all. Day 3 in the books. Done for the week. And today was a really good day. It was really, really good day. So first part of the morning was the wrap up of orientation. I got to meet some really amazing people. I met some other travelers. These nurses are just like so inspiring because they have so much years of travel under their belt. And when I think about it, like they all had to start somewhere. So I'm encouraged that, you know, if you start, you can continue and you can thrive. I'm just grateful for the connections of meeting new people. You know, that is my thing. I have my badge, so I can badge into the parking. I can badge into the buildings. So yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Find my parking on one go, one shot. Everything for today was better. And that's all I really want every day, for me to get a little bit better, more proficient in the system, a little bit more familiar with the run of the floor, and just become a little bit more a part of the team. All right, guys, heading home.